All right, guys, because of one of you, we were able to review a whole bunch of these. Yo, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Little backstory real quick, hopefully. But basically, I was tagged on Instagram by somebody asking me about the sizing and stuff like that about these shoes, and I had replied to him that I never owned a pair, so I really was of no use. And then the person that's over there that's kind of like in charge of seating and stuff, he actually saw the response, and so he DM'd me and he was just like, hey, did you want to check out our stuff and all of that? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever you want to send over, send over. So we've got 4 pairs here. We've got the Ewing Eclipse, which is these guys right here.
These are the Ewing Mike's Hot Honey.
It is. I don't remember the name of the model.
Oh, it's just the colorway?
Yeah, this is a collab, and this is the Ewing Rogue. So we've got that there. And then this is probably their most, I wouldn't say coveted, but definitely their most well-known or most popular model. And this is the Ewing 33 High. These are a beefcake of a shoe right here. I'll just let you know that right now. Do you notice something? What do you see on every pair?
Oh, a little booklet.
Yes, every pair. And you know what happens when you open this thing up?
You learn about the shoe.
Yeah, they tell you everything about the shoe and stuff, man. It's got a drawing in there of the design. It's got call outs to what every panel means and what all the little features are about the shoe. On this side, it literally tells you a small, brief history about the sneaker itself, when it originally released. Can you tell me who's been talking about this forever?
Patrick Ewing.
No. And this guy, okay? Me. And I've always felt like I'm alone in this, being like, am I the only one that cares about history and stuff? And I know that I'm not, because you guys watch the channel religiously.
You love me. You really love me.
But yeah, Ewing Athletics, hats off to every pair has a history lesson in your purchase. Doesn't even matter what colorway it is. It could be a collab, it could be an OG, it could be whatever that one is, or whatever this one is. This one is ugly, okay? But whatever. I get to know about all of them just by purchasing the shoe. Even though these were not purchased, they were gifted. Thank you to Ewing Athletics for sending these all over. Also, every box is a little bit different, but I gotta shout out this box to the 33 High. It reminds me of LA Gear. Dude, it's awesome. So before I dive into every piece of shoe here, which I'm gonna go over loosely on some of them and then more in depth on the others, I did wanna do a little bit of recap about the brand and stuff like that. When you first Google search Ewing Athletics founded, it does give you a little breakdown and stuff. It's a privately held company, which I thought was interesting. It says that it was founded in 2011. I'll get more into that in a second. And then the founders are Patrick Ewing and David Falk. Do you recognize?
Falk? From Air?
So yes, but most people know him as the guy that helped do that deal that you saw in Air and all of that stuff. So yeah, I thought that was very interesting. They're headquartered up in Inglewood, New Jersey, and then its key person is David Goldberg. He's the money man behind bringing the brand back, which is what I read on Wikipedia. I'm gonna go through it really quickly, hopefully just so that you guys have a little bit of a backstory behind all of this stuff. So while the current brand was founded in 2011, the actual brand, or the original brand, was founded in 1989. It was then sub-licensed to another company. I'm not gonna get into all the names and everything. If you wanna read the Wikipedia page, go for it. It's up online, it's free. But basically they sub-licensed the name and all of that stuff, the brand itself, to another company back in 1991, and then that company kind of like, so then they shut down in 1996. Fast forward to 2011, that's when Ewing, David Falk, and Goldberg all came together. They restarted the brand, and that's what we see here. And again, this is my first time checking out any of these. This thing is crazy heavy. Even at Ewing's size, I'm shocked that he wore these things. But anyways, after the 1996 downward spiral of the brand when they ended up closing, that's when you started seeing Ewing play in other stuff, most notably Nikes and everything, but I believe he wore other brands in his early career as well. Now, not only does every shoe come with the little pamphlet or whatever that shows you or teaches you about the shoe, but they also come with this really dope basketball keychain, all of which says 33 on there for Patrick Ewing, and then it also has his signature on there. I think that is awesome. I would love to do this for Since, which, you like this shirt?
I do.
Pre-orders coming soon. If you like this shirt, let me know down below in the comment section if it's something that you're interested in. But anyways, this model right here is the Ewing Eclipse. It was introduced in 1992. It's a very weird looking shoe. Believe it or not, performance-wise, even though I don't think anybody's gonna be playing in these, but rear straps locking your heel in is way more beneficial than a forward-facing strap, just to let you guys know. As you can see, not only is the upper iridescent, but it's completely reflective. Some people might really with that. I'm just not one of those people. But anyways, it's got a clear outsole. The outsole itself is really interesting looking. You got all kinds of cool callouts on there. You got the 33 at the bottom. The midsole just feels like basic EVA. It's kind of firm. It does not feel like polyurethane, which would have been primarily used back in the early 80s. However, with this brand being more introduced towards the late 80s, I believe EVA was already on the market, like as far as the performance stuff goes. So that's probably what the originals were made out of, even though I don't know for certain. Now this one is the Sport Lite, and inside there it said it was designed in 1992. Thank you for the booklet. This is cool. The materials on them are very interesting. You got a mixture of leather and suede. The leather is not a premium variety. It's definitely a more affordable option of leather, so it's kind of like a cheaper option, obviously to keep manufacturing costs low and the retail prices low as well. The suede though actually feels quite nice. It doesn't feel premium or anything, it just feels nicer than the leather. This one also has an EVA midsole, and the outsole, again, very intricate, like very cool looking, very 90s. I dig it. And again, this one's a collab, so it comes with this cute little jar of hot honey. So now this guy right here is the Ewing Rogue, and this was introduced back in 1994. I actually do remember these from back in the day. This was one of the reasons why I never really loved the Ewing brand, only because, does this remind you of anything?
The Jordan 8.
Bingo.
I don't not like these. It's just that I only see the Jordan 8 and the Air Raid in this. You know what I mean? Like that's all I see. So I'm just like, man, why did they have to do that? Then last but not least, we got these guys again. This is the 33 High OG. So this is the original model, 1989. This tongue, dude, like what the hell? That's crazy. You thought the Jordan 5 tongue was big? No, this is way, way bigger.
That's what she said?
These actually have the rear strap too, so that's actually quite cool that they're there. Again, this is something that is an underrated performance feature in my opinion. If you wanted an extra lockdown in your heel and everything, it's awesome. If you've never played in the Air Jordan 19, which I understand, they were kind of ugly, but hot damn, that was a one hell of an on-court performer, dude. Like they were awesome. But anyways, these guys right here feel very, very heavy. The rubber is mad thick. It's solid, bro. Like, it's solid. The material that the midsole is, I actually cannot tell. I don't want to call this EVA. It feels like a softer polyurethane. It doesn't feel like the brick polyurethane that you get with the Jordan or Nike products, but it feels kind of like it's got a little bit of a bounce to it. The materials here are all leather, but it's not the best kind of leather. It's heavily coated with polyurethane. It also looks like that particle board kind of variety of leather, so more on the cheaper side. But if insides, like the guts of these, like that's a ton of padding, dude. You got like an ankle brace built in there. Now, all the insoles look to be the same. It's actually not a bad insole if I do say so myself. But yeah, this is a dual density setup, so you can actually see both layers. You can see the yellow layer and the blue layer. Basically two different densities of Ortholite style foam, both of which are open celled foam, so they will bottom out. If you wanted to pull this out and switch it out to something else, go for it. However, this I would actually recommend to leave in there and let it mold to your foot a little bit, and I think that you'll enjoy it. Now, as far as their fit is concerned, they all fit a little bit small. So don't go true to size, go up half a size minimum. If you have a wide foot, you might want to go up a full size. And that is with every pair. These are cool, man. Like these look hella weird and I like it.
I like it a lot.
But anyways, if you guys wanted a detailed look on the Ewing Athletics models, here you go. Again, big thank you to Ewing Athletics for sending these over.
You're awesome.
But with that being said, sound off below. Let us know what you think about these. We will catch you guys on the next one. This is coming soon, so stay tuned to, if you're not following Sense Apparel at Instagram and all that stuff, stay tuned because that's where we announce everything. Also, you can sign up for the newsletter. It's over at senseapparel.com. But again, I'm going to take off now because I'm kind of hungry. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.